It is time now for the nightly business report for this Wednesday, February 11th, 1987. Station WTA 26 Washington, D.C. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Today is what's happening.
It's a Venetian Valentine's Day.
U.S. builders completed 1.75 million houses last year, 3% more than they did in 1985, the Census Bureau said yesterday. The agency said that it also completions in December worked out to a seasonally adjusted and yield rate of $1.88 million, up 7% above the rate for the same month as 1985. That said today. The 1986 figure was the best shown since 1939. Completion totals for the year varied substantially by region, rising 19% in the Northeast and 17% in the Midwest, but gaining just 5% in the West and dropping 6% in the South. E.I. DuPont Demers and Company signed a letter of intent yesterday to sell its $650 million year high density polyethylene business to the Sterling Group of Houston, and the company announced today. The price was not released, but the spokesman said DuPont expects to make a profit later, and a major owner of the Sterling Group is Gordon Kane, a former vice president of Conoco Incorporated DuPont subsidiary.
Every team should have one of those devices as we get ready for our first toss-up. Man is getting in place. People is the category.
A federal appeals court in Richmond yesterday and today denied a request to disqualify U.S. Judge Robert Merhige Jr. from the A.H. Robbins bankruptcy case, concluding that there was no evidence that Justin Merhige and the company's chairman were friends. The three-judge panel ruled there was no validated complaint by a group of women who had filed claims against Robbins that Merhige was biased in favor of E. Claiborne Robbins Sr., claiming on the board. The chairman of the board of a giant pharmaceutical company. We find no merit petitioners claim that Judge Merhige should be disqualified because he said E. C. Robbins Sr. is a fine man, the panel said. Merhige made the statement on August 22, 1985, one day after the Richmond-based company filed protection under Chapter 11 of the Federal Bankruptcy Code. Although Representative Clemens questioned that Merhige about an August 1st meeting with E.C. Robbins Sr. and his son, E. Claiborne Robbins Jr., president of Robbins Merhige, said the meeting was held with a consent of lawyers representing all parties in the case. Rockwell International Corporation said yesterday and today that the shareholders overwhelmingly approved the takeover defense and that the company predicted prosperity after the completion of an immensely profitable B-1B bomber program next year. There are a number of major defense and space programs that are still in early stages of completion, which said Donald R. Beale, President and Chairman Chief Operating Officer. We think we'll win our shares. The defense consists of a 2-for-1 stock split, with each new share incurring 10 votes. The new Class A shares cannot be traded publicly and cannot be transferred, or it can be transferred only to employees under company benefit plans and among relatives of current shareholders. Members of the Chicago Board of Trade, faced with growing foreign competition in Treasury bond future trading yesterday, approved a plan to begin an evening trade session at first at a major U.S. exchange. The move would allow trading between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. Chicago time was viewed as the most likely of the several plans aimed at showing up the exchange's role in global trading. The current trading hours are 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Trade illumination being limited to 4 contracts as Treasury bond futures, Treasury note futures, and the options on the contracts. The evening session could begin as early as July, board sources said. The session is time to coincide with a morning hours in the Far Eastern time zone in exchanges in London, Sydney, Australia. Trade futures and Treasury bond identical to CBOT's T-bond futures, the world's most actively traded contract. Until now, traders have been insistent in the long hours, citing the physical hardships of trading the CBOT in November. The Commodity Future Trading Commission Commission have moved around the clock trading of its futures and options contracts.
Experience romance and luxury at the acclaimed Rabbit Hill Inn. Enjoy prize-winning cuisine, unparalleled hospitality.
Designed to attract overseas business and strengthen its global growth.
Rabbit Hill Inn, truly a paradise for the senses and a vacation for the soul. Courtesy of
Stock markets.
Stay. To reserve your next romantic getaway.
Close at 21.7196, up 1392, up 1032, unchanged 399, down 563. Palm shares 2,274,090 shares, issued traded 1,994. New York Stock Exchange Index closed 158.47, up 129, and S&P Composite 2754, up 247. That'll be a 9-month report for this Wednesday, February 11th, 1987. Peace and good night. See you tomorrow. Good night.